Whether on the battlefield or on the road, veterans across America come here today to share more than just memories. As Pope Francis' visit to the borderland approaches, students here at the Newman Center have gathered together to take part on this historical event. It has been one of the most historical and important days in the Catholic community as Pope Francis has entered Ciudad Juarez. The National Multiple Sclerosis Society first began in the mid-80s here in the state of New Mexico, and it has helped the MS community come together and support each other through this battle. Estamos a tan solo minutos de que el Papa Francisco oficie la Sagrada Misa en Ciudad Juarez. The third annual Sun City Bike Fest was held at Barnett Harley-Davidson on May 2nd and 3rd. From old to new school, bikers gathered together to share and enjoy bikes, live music, and even some wrestling. Bikers come from all walks of life, including Vietnam veterans like John Hall, who not just share the love for Harleys, but also help other bikers too.
We're a group of riders that we go out and we like to spread the gospel of Christ among the other bikers, and we want to be there for them, to help them where their needs are, and just to be there for them when they need something.
Whether on the battlefield or on the road, veterans across America come here today to share more than just memories.
Veterans are a unique people, and once you're a veteran, you'll never be the same.
El Paso resident Tim Dillon rebuilt his very own Harley to adjust to his new lifestyle.
We use this vehicle with the Patriot Guard riders. I don't know if you're familiar with the Patriot Guard riders. For fallen veterans, first responders, and so forth.
Every year, all those who love to ride gather here to celebrate, and Barnett Harley-Davidson hopes to see everyone next year. For News 22, I'm Tannya Barba. The singing at the Catholic Campus Ministry has taken on an air of excitement because the Pope is coming. Students and staff have been anticipating and planning for this day since the confirmation for his visit. The visit to Juarez is something special for every Catholic in the borderland, but for these students it's extra special because they will be traveling to the Sun Bowl, where the Pope's Mass in Juarez will be showed through a huge video screen.
It's just awesome that he's going to be out here. This is the first time a Pope's been out here in a long time, and it's really going to be good for him to be out here and, you know, to see what daily life is on the borderland, and just really see, like, you know, all the good things, the bad things, just see everything about the borderland. And, you know, it's just awesome that he comes out here.
Pope Francis traveled to the United States last September, but this will be the first time to visit Mexico. He arrived in Mexico City on Friday, and his last stop is in Ciudad Juarez. As Pope Francis' visit to the borderland approaches, students here at the Newman Center have gathered together to take part on this historical event. And for seminarian Frankie Rios, the Pope's visit is something he will cherish for years to come. He will be in Juarez on Wednesday to be at the Mass in person.
Accepting, you know, that although it's Pope Francis and he's well known, that it's a Mass that's very special, but in the same way we get to celebrate the Mass every day. So just kind of to humble myself that although it's Pope Francis, it's that daily Mass, that Holy Mass can be served everywhere and anywhere. So I just think it's kind of just humbling and just understanding that Pope Francis is a priest just like any other priest in your hometown.
So while some from the Newman Center will watch on a big screen and some will be at the Mass in person, each person says it's a spiritual and historic event they will never forget. Tannya Barba, News 22. One of the most memorable pictures of Pope Francis' trip to the border was when he stepped at the frame of the U.S.-Mexico border, where he prayed for migrants and laid flowers at 3 crosses next to tennis shoes to represent immigrants who have died on their journey.
Save them from this violence.
Professor Inigo Garcia Bryce says it was monumental for the border and border politics.
He spoke very directly about migrants. That's one of the big issues that we have on the border, is the issue of migration. It's such a huge debate right now, what to do about migration. In the midst of the U.S. political debate, we have people that want to round up migrants and send them back. We're talking about building walls.
In some ways, I guess one could argue.
Bryce talked about this on a lecture on Thursday to a packed house at the Nason House on campus. While the Pope's visit had political ramification, for most, it was a spiritual moment.
To hear the Pope's Mass, it's going to be very spiritual. I mean, it has been. The whole day has been an experience.
And it's something those who attended will never forget. Tannya Barba, News 22. The feet of about 30 people crunch over the ground as they approach the lake bed. Lake Lucero is a playa, a beach without the water, contained within the White Sands National Monument and a few miles from the famous sand dunes. Anyone who's been here knows it's not silica sand that you'd find at the beach. It's gypsum sand, soft crystals that are deposited by water and wind.
It's very interesting to see. You can actually see the process of how crystals went from being really big and massive all the way down to a very small granular level as you go deeper in.
Brought some crystals to show you. You're going to see these here in a few minutes, though.
10,000 years ago, it was found in the bottom of an ancient lake. Years later, the lake dried out and left what are now gypsum crystals. There's also science here, geology that to a 7th grader opens a world of imagination.
That if you were to chip off some of the crystals, they can get really, really thin, and that if you point at the sun, it makes a little glare, and you can make almost like a magnifying glass out of it. It's really interesting.
The gypsum crystals covered the ground, and after rains, there are frequently more crystals to see. And in the distance, you can see where they go, to add to the white sands. Tannya Barba, News 22.
Good.
For Cassandra Hawkins, karate is more than self-defense. It's self-empowering. She wears a pink gi because she has survived cancer.
I'm a 2-time breast cancer survivor.
Cassandra is one of the older people in class. She found out about it because of her grandchildren who are part of the Little Dragons group, and she says surviving cancer helped her understand the importance of class and setting personal goals.
I had cancer 3 times, 1 thyroid and 2 breast cancer. So coming here to get a black belt is like I'm a survivor, and I wanted to just give myself something to do, like encourage myself to keep on fighting, and to me this is a fight.
Master Sensei Eli Guzman owns Guzman Sport Karate and Kickboxing, says even though Cassandra is one of the older members, she is not unusual.
Yes, I have a lot more females actually engaging in some of the classes now. There's kids that are anywhere from the ages 3 all the way to adults that are in their 40s and 50s taking classes.
Guzman says that techniques women learn here could save their lives.
Anywhere they would need, anywhere from parking lots, to being in school, being on campus, school grounds, of course, and so there's numerous places that you never know that you'll be attacked.
Cassandra encourages all women to take a course like this. She says it helps with her confidence and hopes one day soon she'll be able to trade her pink for her black belt. For News 22, I'm Tannya Barba. Fights are part of the cowboy legend, so that's what we saw. The 16th annual Cowboy Days had it all. Aside from the gunfight, there were also plenty of places to buy cowboy-style food and jewelry. Welcome back, I'm Tannya Barba, and let's talk sports. Major League Baseball coming to NMSU? That's right, folks. The NMSU baseball and marketing team has joined up with the MLB to bring the pitch, hit, and run competition on April 15, beginning at 4 p.m. at Presley Askew Field. The event will follow the series finale against Grand Canyon, and the program is designed to provide young children with the opportunity to compete, which recognizes individual excellence in core baseball and softball. There will be 4 age group divisions for both boys and girls, and the winners will have the opportunity to advance to other competitions, including the team championships at Major League Baseball parks and the national finals at the 2015 All-Star Game. And the Aggie softball team just keeps adding to those wins. NM State defeated number 19 Arizona State 6-4 in Game 1 of the doubleheader before falling 12-1 in 5 innings held on Monday night at the NM State softball complex. The Aggies won their 8th straight game on Monday night. Freshman Dallas McBride got the win for the opening game for the Aggies, while left-hander Michaela McAdams pitched 3.2 innings while only allowing a single run to improve the season to 9-5. The Aggies return to WAC play as they host Missouri-Kansas City for a 3-game series at the NM State softball complex that begins Friday at 6 p.m. Gracias, Cintia. Hola, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Tannya Barba con toda la acción deportiva. El equipo varonil de básquetbol continúa agregando victorias. Los Aggies agregaron otras 2 victorias a su temporada regular contra Cal State Bakersfield al ganarles 63-55 el pasado jueves en la noche. Durante el juego contra Bakersfield, el Aggie Ian Baker terminó con 16 puntos y agregó 8 marcadores, mientras que Braxton Huggins anotó 22 puntos y 19 de los puntos fueron solamente durante la primera mitad. El equipo estatal terminó su último juego en casa al ganarles a Seattle U 70-57 el pasado sábado dentro del Centro Panamericano. Los Aggies se mantuvieron fuertes durante la segunda mitad del juego y esta sería la 5ª vez que los Aggies han ganado 20 juegos consecutivos y 7 de las 9 temporadas bajo el entrenador de Marvin Menzies. Los Aggies terminarían los juegos de conferencia al viajar a Missouri-Kansas City y el juego empezará a la 1 de la tarde mañana sábado. Y Noticias 22 Deportes estuvo ahí para toda la acción y al igual pudimos hablar con el entrenador Coach Menzies, donde nos dijo que está muy satisfecho con el hecho de que pudieron salir con la victoria. El equipo jugó mal ofensivamente durante la primera mitad, pero lucharon, que es lo bueno.